Now, the front entrance to your home sets the vibe for your entire place. But honestly, who has the time to give it the look it deserves between work, kids, just getting through the week? So I'm going to show you just a few simple jobs that will give you maximum impact for the front area at your place. Now, the front of this house is actually quite gorgeous, possibly just a little bit bland on bland. The easiest way to do it is with a coat of paint. We always bang on about that. There's a reason why. Honestly, we've done all the prep, we've done the sanding, we've washed this down, and now the primer's going on. So here in the entranceway, we want to create a couple of focal points. One, obviously, being the doorway. The other one being these beautiful windows. The colour we're using is called Sayonara, which is this gorgeous sagey eucalyptus green. And Sayonara is kind of a funny name, because if you think about it, it actually means goodbye. But in actual fact, you want to welcome your guests, but then you also do want them to leave. So you know what? This is going to be perfect in every sense of the word.
I started thinking maybe you could be fixed overnight, then it became a year. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth getting so.
Okay, for our pots, we've got these fantastic pots at Bunnings. They're super lightweight, and they're going to be a beautiful foil for our punchy green and white colour combination that we're continuing with our planting. It's also going to be a very practical garden. We're going to put in some rosemary for some mid-heights, beautiful lemon thymes, some convolvulus, which is actually a ground cover, which will spill beautifully over the edges of the pots. And for height, we've got some viburnum. Now, most people know that just as a hedging plant, but here, it's going to give us the structure that we're after. First up, the soil.
We'll take them down, down, one at a time. No, they ain't never getting up. Down, straight through the light. We'll never stop, so put your hands up and shout it out. Look at us now, we're in the crown, crown. We're at the top, yeah, and we're never coming down, 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 down. Yeah, 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 and we're never coming down, 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 down.
Our whole point is we're trying to create a couple of focal points to draw your attention. Under the window, we're going to use this bench seat. To make it really stand out, we're going to paint it the same colour as the front door.
We'll take them down, down, one at a time. We'll take them down, down, one at a time. Though they ain't never getting up, down, straight through the night. We'll never stop.
Now, a little tip, just make sure you don't load your paintbrush up too much, because otherwise you're going to have massive drip marks all down the side. And for the bench seat, we're using the same colour paint, but this time a weather shield. It's got to be robust enough to last for people to sit, use, drop bags on it, all the practical things that we do every day. So the new light's in, and doesn't that look sharp? Now it's time to paint this windowsill. We're actually going to stay in the same tones of the greens, but we are going to go with a different colour, a slightly lighter tone for this. So the colour that we're going to go with is this, Leamington Spa. Gorgeous. So to complement what we're going to put in their pots on the porch, Josh has done a great job tidying up this little flower bed out the front here. And he's actually planting it. He's got some Westringia zinnia, which is actually a fantastic little hedging plant. Doesn't mind being trimmed back. And in spring and summer gets gorgeous little white flowers over it. In front, he's got two different types of dwarf angelonias, which have those beautiful stems of both the white and the beautiful mauve flowers. Some convolvulus in there as well. So all of these actually look quite delicate, but in actual fact, they're very hardy plants. They can take full sun, part shade, as long as they've got some well-drained soil. And Josh to put them in. Our transformation of this front porch area is done. What a huge difference it is with beautiful plants, a little bit of paint and a quick wash down and a gorgeous bench. It's a great reminder that when you tackle a DIY project, you don't have to do everything on such a grand scale that it takes up every minute of your day. Look at this, a few simple changes and we have made this entranceway so much more fresh and inviting.